Hi, I'm Candace from Houston, Texas, representing McBride Research Laboratories, the makers of Design Essentials. I am excited to share with you a few effective tips that will allow you to provide a successful blow-dry and thermal silkening service for any hair type or texture. For optimum results, remember to choose a temperature-controlled thermal tool. Always use a thermal protectant. Adjust the temperature as needed for hair type, texture, and condition. And keep in mind that 1 to 2 passes with the thermal tools provide great results. Cara and I have had a conversation, so I've asked her a lot of questions which will lead me into achieving an optimum end result. What I've done prior to her hair was I went in with our oat protein and henna thicker, fuller, stronger, deep cleansing shampoo. And this shampoo is great for her hair simply because she was wearing it in a natural state and it had some buildup that needed to be removed. What we did next, we went in with our honey cream, moisture retention, super moisturizing detangling shampoo. And this softened her hair, added the moisture she needed to make sure her color stays hydrated, as well as it gave her hair some strength from the wheat protein that's in the shampoo. The last thing that I did is I sprayed her hair using our Bamboo and Silk HCO leave-in conditioner. And this softens her hair, make ease of detangling. It also serves as a thermal protectant for when I begin my blow drying process. It's really important to do your blow drying in sections because it gives you control, even distribution and heat, and it will give you maximum smoothness when working in sections. Your tools play a key part in your finished design. So make sure when choosing your blow dryer, you use a nano, a titanium, a tourmaline infused dryer because these are designed to impart moisture within the hair. Your brushes also play an important part in your finished result. There are a few brush types that give you different results. So whether you're using a hard rubber brush, a paddle brush, or even a round brush, each one does specific things for your hair. If you want to use the round brush, you can expect the hair to be smooth, weightless, and has a lot of shine with increased volume. Your paddle brush is going to give you more texture in the hair. It's going to leave more texture. It's going to create less weight, however, but you will have a lot of texture left. With your hard rubber brush, this is going to give you maximum control, especially with textured hair. It's going to give you smoothness and create shine as you blow dry the hair. This will be our brush of choice for Cara's hair on today. We're going to smooth out her texture, create a lot of volume and weightless, movable hair. When I begin my blow drying process with the hard rubber brush, what you'll see me doing is a continual motion, have a rhythm that goes from root to end. However, my blow dryer will be pointing mid-shaft in the hair form as my brush graces the base of her hair and I pull all the way through with one continuous smooth motion. And be sure that you modify your temperature of your dryer based on the conditions of your client's hair. As I move toward the top where she has her high lift color, I'll definitely be dialing down on the heat. So as you can see, I'm blow drying small sections until it's completely dry, making sure I have enough tension to go in and smooth the hair and close the cuticles as I dry her hair. Typically, if I want the hair to have maximum movement, I'm going to extend this hair out to a 90-degree angle, just as in hair cutting, and that's going to move it away from the scalp, and when it falls, it's going to have maximum mobility due to that 90 degrees extension. Blow drying can be really intimidating to some. So if this is the case for you, just be sure to always be in control of your blow drying process with your sectionings, as well as the tension that's used with blow drying. We're going in with our Silk Essentials, which is a lightweight serum and a great heat protectant that you can use prior to straightening the hair. I'm going to pour about a pea size in my hand and emulsify it before applying it to her hair. Now it's going to depend on how much hair you're working with, along with her texture. That will determine how much product to use. I'm going to apply it, keeping away from the base of the hair, but making sure I drag the product all the way to the ends of her hair for protection. So what I'll do now, I'm going to subsection her hair and I'm going to begin to straighten it in the back. Other options that you have before the silkening process: for a heavier textured hair, you can go in with a Hydrants Argan moisturizing cream prior to silkening the hair, and this cream is a straight moisturizer, so it will impart the most moisture into, say, overly curly hair which has a little weight. So now we're ready to begin our straightening process. Use a 1/2 inch to 1 inch subsections for control and manageability. However, you can create horizontal partings as I have in the nape area, or you can go in with diagonal, whichever suits you. Diagonal partings create movement, and horizontal, just like in hair cutting, creates the weight and heaviness of your silkening process. Make sure your irons are tourmaline, ceramic, diamond encrusted plates, because this type of technology will also seal in moisture and not dry the hair out as you use the tool. So what you'll see me doing in the silkening process is holding the hair straight from the head form, and I'll take my irons and get as close to the base as possible without burning. My all-purpose comb will precede the flat iron as I slide smooth and evenly down the hair shaft. And you see your finish is nice, smooth, weightless, and has maximum shine. And this technique can be done from the waviest hair to the coiliest hair and get great smooth results. So we began the silkening process on Cara. As you can see, I'm creating a diagonal line. Your diagonal lines will create movement, your horizontal lines will create weight in the hair. So we're just going to go in using your iron directly at the base of the hair, proceed it with your all-purpose comb, and glide a nice, even, smooth stroke down the hair shaft, creating smooth, shiny, weightless hair. So now that her hair has been completely silken, I'm going in and I'm using my iron to create a bevel right at the ends of her hair. Nice, smooth, and silky results. So now we're finishing up our final look, and we're going to just take our iron, smooth it alongside the hair, and give it a little C-shaped sweep. And we're going to talk a little bit about polishing, because the details of your work is really what counts in setting you apart from your fellow colleagues. Your hands are your best tools in polishing. For her flyaways, you can take a little bit of the Reflections Liquid Shine and spray your hands lightly. You want to gently glide over the hair that is flying away. So here you have it, the blowout and design. Nice, smooth, shiny, manageable, movable hair. Think creatively and have fun. Use your thermal curling tools to add fuller volume and bounce to your smooth foundation.